Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this video test with my new or newly refurbished, renewed, whatever you want to call it, LG V20. This is the AT&T model, unlocked for T-Mobile. Haven't made any phone calls yet or any texts. I will be doing that later, but right now I just wanted to shoot some video early in the morning with this new smartphone. The body of the device is perfect. There's no imperfections whatsoever. The seller told me it would be just like new, and I haven't found anything on this device that is imperfect. It is perfect. But now I have to test the phone quality. It's got to work as a phone, performance, functionality, make sure that there's no issues with the display or the single speaker at the bottom right hand corner. Got to just test all the areas, fingerprint reader, all of that. Right now doing the camera test, 1080p 60 frames per second, in wide angle, hitting the freeway. So you'll let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds. Yeah, I got Nova Launcher. It's the same launcher that I use on my other LG V20, my original T-Mobile. Just works a little better that way. Been running Nova Launcher on T-Mobile variant for quite some time, and just allows me to have a little more flexibility as far as the way I like to use the V20. So same thing going on here with this variant, and right now from what I can see, the video quality looks really good. Been using taking the freeway lately. Allows me to get a little extra sleep. It's a little quicker to get to work this way or whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm going. Especially really early in the morning. There's not a lot of traffic. So it's nice smooth ride. Don't have to deal with a lot of traffic like I do on the railroads. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. Thanks for stopping on by and checking out this video test. The LG V20 in 2021. Definitely shoots video a lot better than the Flex that I just recently brought in, if I can spit that out. The LG Flex that I brought in from a third-party seller, picked it up over at eBay out of China. It's not bad. The stability just isn't as great. The video quality isn't as great, I can already tell. But I already knew that. Wanted to bring that back in as a collectible, just to have it. I've watched a couple movies on it, listened to some music, that single speaker on the back, not very loud, but just it works fine as I'm laying in bed watching a movie. The audio quality is really nice for what comes out of there. I cuff my hand around that back corner, and it allows the audio quality to come out a little bit louder. But the display, it's only 720p POLED display on the Flex. It's actually really nice. Obviously, we have a lot better now in 2021, but if you look at it for what it is, it's, you think, man, LG just killed it with that phone. And I do not understand, as far as the design and the Flex and all, I don't understand why that isn't being used today. That type of display. I wish other companies would incorporate that type of display. It's just just to have some options. It's really nice when watching movies. Who knows? Maybe that will happen again sometime in the near future. But now we got the V20. This is a backup to the V20 I have right now. Eventually, that's just it's going to not give me what I want out of it, especially when creating content. It is getting slower. There's a lot more hiccups, even with Nova Launcher, which helps it run a little smoother. The display has a good amount of burn-in. This display on this new one is just gorgeous. Speaker sounds really good. So yeah, the performance and battery life is going downhill. I've already bought a backup battery for the other LG V20, and that's starting to drain pretty quick. So, you know, it's a removable battery, so I can purchase another one, but you can tell the performance is going downhill. The display just isn't what it used to be. And, you know, to create content and edit and process, it's having its moments. So this is the V20 that's going to take over that area. I'm going to start using it here and there, and I still will use the other one. But you know, like I mentioned in the unboxing, if you watch that video, all my smartphones go through the creating content process, editing and processing. It's part of the reviewing process to make sure that it can do all that without any issues, and I can still multitask. After I create the content, there'll be that editing and then the processing part. During the processing, I'll be using whatever it is that I'm reviewing at the time. You know, making phone calls, texting, maybe watching a video or two, web browsing, and in the background that processing will be happening. And so I want to make sure that the performance of whatever it is that I'm reviewing at the time is working flawlessly, and you know, checking out the what that does to my battery life and so forth. So all the devices go through that, but I always have my main content creator device, which has been my LG V20, the T-Mobile variant, and now the AT&T variant is going to be taking over here and there. And then when the other one goes out, this will be the permanent one. So that's why I brought it in. And so yeah, there we go. I'm going to be switching lanes here. So you let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds. 1080p, 60 frames a second with the new refurbished, renewed, unlocked AT&T LG V20 here on Team My Project 13. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless. Stay safe and healthy. Sure, this is an older device, but I'm going to test it out, and I'm going to share that with all of you. So I get it. Some of you are thinking, seriously? Yeah, seriously. I love making you part of this process. So thank you for sharing the process with me. All right, I am out.